BSC2017. You don't want to hear the story again, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we love the story. It's a good story.
You guys gotta know the story.
We do. It's a good one.
You can probably tell it just as good as I
We
can.
have new people though, they haven't heard it.
Yeah, I'm
Come on, come on.
Yeah,
Most of them
yeah.
are good ones.
Yeah,
Bellish.
they are.
Yeah, make it, yeah, put a little
Oh, it
extra.
bellish this time.
Yeah, see if you can catch us on. What's the false part of this story?
Well, you know how people play banjo, right?
Yes, 18th, 19th century.
Usually where they put the banjo is kind of like right here. You know what I'm talking about now, right? BanjoGinny?
Yeah.
She didn't wear any underwear. So we put it like this. And...
There you
Come
go.
on, you guys.
See, that's a whole new meaning to the song. We didn't know that part.
Is that how she said that?
Yeah, it was a hot summer. It really was. Well, yes. So I was living in a Christian commune at the time, and we had this. I forget the name of this. Because maybe it's called a Freightliner, an old bread truck. They're aluminum, actually. They don't. You know, of course, they don't rust. And we had painted a thing like poop brown. It's just the ugliest thing you've ever seen. And we had put a. Well, there was a. I bought a camper, like an over the cab camper thing off a pickup truck, and I took it to my farm, and I took all the parts off it, all the windows and the ladder that goes up over the top, and the bunk beds inside that folds down to a kitchen, you know, like a table. So I put all this in this bread truck, and I installed a potbelly stove as well, and cut a hole in the roof of this bread truck, and up through the hole in the roof goes the pipe, you know. And I used to like drive through like these little towns and look in the glass of like storefronts, and I could see like, whoa, I'm cool as fucking shit. I'm cool.
They
And
saw
then
you coming.
smoke coming out the top. Right. I don't think I can ever get away with that now, but anyway. So we had traveled down to the south to sell, I think it was either tea or dried fruit at a festival in Virginia. And we're coming back on 95, I think it's 95, goes down there, and we saw a big sign for peaches. We pulled off the interstate, and we had loaded up like 4 or 5 bushels of peaches. Of course, we were going to take them home and skin them, and steam them, skin them, make them into, you know, like canned goods. And right as we're getting back onto 95, there's a girl standing out there with a banjo on her back and with a thumb out. And I said to my partner at the time, like, how bad could that be? This could be a lot of fun. At the same time,
you didn't know banjo players at that time, right?
No, I didn't know any
Yeah,
banjo.
yeah.
So that's so, at the same time, I'm also thinking, and I would never think this now, but at the time I was thinking like, she could be a convert. She could like accept Jesus into her heart. So,
With a banjo?
At the very least, you can't produce from it.
So we traveled north on 95. We had a few peaches, and we told her that we had this big farm, and there was a lot of people living there. It was a commune, and we had this big gardens and all this. And she said, you know what? I really don't want to go back to Ithaca. She was a neon sign artist, and she made neon signs or whatever she said, like for rock bands. And so she said, you know, I'd much rather like hang out with you guys for the summer and, you know, pick berries. Because that's what we did. We went out, picked wild berries and canned them, and we had this huge garden. It was a real utopian sort of arrangement. Well, like 2 or 3 weeks in, because we had like daily prayer sessions, and like 2 or 3 weeks in, after prayer one day, she came to me and she said, you know, we really need to talk. You know, 'cause we had been sitting out on the porch at night, late nights, you know, listening to the crickets, you know, chirp and playing all the gospel tunes, whatever. Some of the songs that we actually play in this band now. And she knew them all really well, you know, clawhammer style banjo as well. It wasn't no 5-string. Anyway, so she pulled me aside after this one prayer session. We really needed to talk, because she said, I'm really worried. Can we talk privately? Yeah, sure. So I'm really worried about this. She said, I just wonder, you know, what you think of this, what Jesus thinks of this. And I took a really long time to get out of her, and finally she says, I don't wear underwear. So so my mouth, you know, I was like, oh. I'd never like read that. I said, well, you know, and you always do this, you know, when someone comes to you and you don't know the answer to the question, you say you're going to do some research, right? So I said, well, you know, I would look into this, and I was discussing with the elders, and
You couldn't even Google it then, right?
go Google Jesus underwear, send, you know, in 3 words. So
The research is
I checked.
rough,
I
though.
really did check it out, and it was like I couldn't find anything. So I called her aside the next day. I said, "Seems like you're good to go there." So all the rest of the guys in the band in the commune, you know, of course, I had a discussion with them, and they didn't know what I said. You know, Ginny, she says she doesn't wear underwear.
You ratted her out like that?
That was
What-
research.
They're like,
I think I'd tell anyone.
oh,
I would think everyone would have known by that.
Yeah, really, like it was no secret.
No.
How many
no.
banjo sessions did you
no. But then from that moment on, then we all kind of, oh yeah, we all knew then. But like I said, this is the way you play the banjo, and that's all I'm talking about.
Interesting. Oh, she's a free spirit for sure.
You still know her?
No idea. We thought about, I thought about putting like some kind of thing up on the web, like where's.
Put up in Craigslist.
Where's
Yeah,
Jesus?
They're
Banjo
put up
player,
this
no underwear.
connection thing up.
Hey, Google it.
Wanted, yeah.
You get some interesting responses.
Yeah, you would.
You'd
Probably find 1,000 banjos.
She hitchhiked from Shenandoah on a hot midsummer's eve, all the way to Pennsylvania to pick berries and string beans. Playing till the sunset with a banjo on her knees, singing Shady Grove, my little love party has made. Ginny, she don't wear no underwear. She saves her money, she hates doing it on the Zoom. When she's out in public, she's always ready to go. That's why Ginny, she don't wear no underwear. Curious and peculiar, flying like a butterfly. There was pleasure and amusement, a sweet devil in her eye. Had no money in her pocket, still she smiled like the sky. What was this happy secret that was making her so high? Ginny, she don't wear no underwear. It's breezy, saves her money, she hates doing it on the soap. And when she's out in public, she's always ready to go. That's why Ginny, she don't wear no underwear. My grandma, she was a wild thing, crazy commando. See what I did there? Hey, little gal.